Everyone, so I did this manicure 2 days ago, and I've had a lot of people ask me how I got it, so I decided to make a video. So if you want to see how I ended up with this look, stay tuned and check it out. Okay, so the first thing I did was I put one coat of silver, and this one is called Celeb City, and it's a Sally Hansen Extreme Wear. I put that on my ring finger, and then on my middle finger I have 2 coats of Sally Hansen's, it's number 110 Hard to Get, and it's white. And now what we're going to do is we're going to apply some foil, this really pretty silver holographic foil, to my ring finger. And I bought these, I got a 6-pack of these from eBay, and I'll link that down below for you. And I'm going to be using this adhesive. I don't know anything about the name brand. I got this from eBay too. So, to do the foil, you want to put one very thin coat over your whole nail. And wherever you get the glue, the foil is going to stick. So, you want to make sure you don't get it on your skin, and if you do, wipe it off with an orange stick or your fingers or something. When you first put it on, it's got this kind of blue tint to it. I don't know how well you can see that. And then once it's completely dry, it'll be completely clear. There won't be any tint to it at all. So I'm going to sit here and cut a strip of foil and wait for this to dry, and I'll meet you right back. Okay, so now our glue is completely dry. It's completely transparent now. And I let it go completely transparent, and then I still give it an extra like 2 or 3 minutes, just because I learned my lesson the hard way. If it's not completely dry and you put the foil on, it won't ever completely dry underneath, and it can actually smudge off like even days later. So anyway, now that we've got it dry, you want to take your foil and just stick it to your nail. And I use my finger just to touch it right down the middle. And then I just use a soft brush. Just any brush will do. Some people use an orange wood stick, but I think that's too tough. And just push it down everywhere. Make sure you do it smooth, otherwise there's going to be wrinkles in your foil. And you don't have to use foil. If you have, like the Color Club Hollows, for example, I would just use one of them, but I don't have any, so foils it is. And just push it down all over, nice and firm. And after it's completely stuck everywhere, you'll see it start lifting on its own. And that's when you know that you can start peeling it off. Try to give it a couple good hard pushes just for good measure. And anywhere you miss, you can just go back in with the extra, like this part. But it always looks prettier if you can get it all in one go. You can see on the tip there where it's starting to come off. Well, I can see it. You guys can't because it's so shiny, but okay, I think that's probably good. Check it. And it looks like good. It's on there. I peel off slowly so that way if I missed any spots, I can try to go back in before I rip it off, but sometimes you just don't have that option. There we go. And now I'll go in with a top coat and just clean off anything that's on my skin with just a teeny bit of acetone and like an orange wood stick. And I'm going to put a layer top coat over my white, and I'll meet you right back. Okay, so for the stamping portion of our manicure, we're going to be using this plate, and it's a moyou dupe from the Fairy Tale collection. And for this part, we're going to be using the branches in the tree. And for where we're stamping on the white nails, we're going to be doing kind of a rainbow thing. We're going to be using Blue Me Away, number 130, from Sally Hansen. Pink and All Bright, number 178, also Sally Hansen. We're going to be using this Wet n Wild. It's called D.O. Oops. So I think it's supposed to be like dope, like Homer Simpson says. And then also from Wet n Wild, this is the Mega Last though. This one's called On a Trip. It's number 213. And I'm going to apply it in kind of like a rainbow style, starting with the purple. And then the pink. Then the yellow. And then the blue. And then to blend the colors together, I'm going to scrape 2 or 3 times. Roll to pick up. And on this now we had the blue at the top. So on our middle finger, I'm going to actually, you know what? This is missing a little part where the pink is. So I'm going to do that again. Clean it off with my lint roller. Looks pretty good, right? And I'm just using 100% pure acetone to clean the plate. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of, let's say, technical difficulties. Okay, so we're going to start back over with our rainbow. Start with purple, then the pink, oops, then our yellow, and then our blue. And I'm going to do the same thing we did before. I'm going to scrape it a couple times just to blend the colors a little bit, moving back and forth just a little bit each time. Pick up our image. That's much better. So this time we're going to put the purple at the top. And I'm just going to roll it on. Here we go. Looks nice. Okay, there's our rainbow. Clean my plate again, 100% pure acetone. This time I'm going to use black, and I'm just using Sally Hansen, number 880, and it's just called Black. And we're going to stamp this on our ring finger. Stamper. There's a couple little holes in it I'm not crazy about, so I'm going to go ahead and do it again. I think I waited too long because I left my stamper dirty. Try that one more time. That's better. Roll it on. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to put the fairy on our middle finger. If you want, you can put another layer of top coat over this before you put the fairy on, just in case you mess up. You'll be able to wipe it off and you won't have to stamp all over again. I'm going to be using this fairy right here, and I want to include just the fairy and the mushroom. I don't want to get any of the butterflies. And I'm going to be using the same black that we used to stamp this. Should do it. Swipe. That looks good. I'm going to try to make it to where she's centered, like the mushroom and all is centered on my nail. I'm just going to push it on. That looks good. I would have liked to get her whole wing, but it's okay. It's close enough. I can work with that. Okay, so now I'm going to top coat and meet you right back. Okay, so now completely cleaned up, and I've got a little drop of nail glue out on this piece of wax paper, and I got 4 little rhinestones out right here. I'm just going to kind of sort of randomly place them on this finger. I'm sorry if you can hear the TV in the background. By the way, my husband is in the other room watching television. Last one. Okay, there you go. That's the finished result. If you want to see some close-up pictures, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's at @Pween_Queen. And if you like this design, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.